Here are 4 results in math that make sense due to patterns. Pretend we are early mathematicians and we don't know what a negative times a negative is, but we do know that math is the study of patterns. So take a look over here. What patterns do you notice? And if we had to continue the patterns, what would be this next line? We can notice that as the first number, the multiplier decreases by 1 and the multiplicand stays the same, the product increases by 4. So if we continue this pattern, the next line would be -1 times -4 equals +4. So we could see that it makes sense that a negative times a negative equals a positive. Now, what about this one? What pattern do you notice? And if we continued that pattern, what would be this next line? Well, we can see that if the first number, the minuend, stays the same, and the second number, the subtrahend, decreases by 1, the difference increases by 1. So the next line would be 3 take away -1 equals 4. So we could see that 3 take away -1 is equivalent to 3 plus 1. So in general, taking away a negative is equivalent to adding a positive. Okay, so we have 2 more. What pattern do you notice over here? And if we had to continue this pattern, what would be the next line? We can notice that every time we decrease the exponent by 1, we are dividing by the base. So if we continue this pattern, the next line would be 2 to the 0 equals 1. So it makes sense that a non-zero raised to the 0 power equals 1. And here's the 4th result I want to talk about. If we had to write the next 3 lines over here, what would they be? Well, it would look like this. So negative exponents do not mean negative numbers. As positive exponents represent repeated multiplication, negative exponents represent repeated division. So these are 4 results in math that make sense due to patterns. Now for the record, these are not proofs, but I still think it's worthwhile to do what I just did in class, where I show them the pattern and ask them, hey, if we continued this pattern, what would it look like? To show them that these results make sense.